I want to make 11 points today as I talk about this. 11 points about this place called hell. God bless you, ladies. Point number 1, hell is a literal place. It is a real place. It is mentioned in the Bible 54 times. It's alluded to in the Bible 73 times. Psalms chapter 9 verse 17 says, the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all nations that forget God. Revelation chapter 20 verse 15 says, and whoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. So it talks of hell as a literal place. Point number 2, hell is a large place, meaning there is room, a lot of room in hell. When I look at Isaiah chapter 5 verse 14, it said this, therefore hell has enlarged herself and opened up her mouth without measure. It's a large place. There's room in hell. We do not want to go there. Point number 3, hell is an everlasting place, meaning it will last forever and ever and ever. Matthew chapter 25 verse 46 says, and these shall go away into everlasting punishment. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 9 says, those shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord. Matthew 25:14 says, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Oh, it's a place of forever and ever and ever. We do not want to go there. Point number 4, there will be everlasting torment and suffering in hell. I can't imagine that, to suffer forever. When describing hell, Mark 9:4 says, it is a fire that shall never be quenched. An unquenchable fire. Revelation 14:11 says this, and the smoke of torment ascended up forever and ever, and they had no rest day or night. So it's a place that there is no rest from fire. There's torment there. Luke 16:24 said, the rich man was speaking, he said, I am tormented in these flames. Can you imagine? For all of eternity being tormented in flames, that's what hell is. Point number 5, in hell, the sun never shines. There will be total darkness in hell. You will be without sun. In Matthew 22:13, bind him hand and foot and cast him into outer darkness. Jude 1:13 says, their fate is their utter darkness of darkness for eternity. We don't understand what utter darkness is because we have lights. We have night lights and all kinds of things of that nature, but utter darkness is no light whatsoever there. Point number 6, there will be everlasting thirst in hell. Luke 16:24 said, the rich man prayed, dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Can you imagine always being thirsty for all of eternity? These are just word pictures, but I think that the reality is a lot worse than these pictures of hell. Point number 7, there will be unutterable horror in hell. There will be horror like you have never ever seen in this place called hell. The worst horror movie will not compare to what hell is. I think one of the horrors of hell is the undying memory that we have misspent our life not living it for Christ and have no more chances. Oh, Matthew 24:51 says, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth in hell. Point number 8, there is no hope in hell. I cannot imagine not having any hope. I know what discouragement is, but I know what having some type of hope inside of discouragement is. But in hell, there is no hope at all. There is suffering, 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 and no hope of escape. Luke 16:26 says, and besides all this, between us and you, a great chasm has been set in place, so that those who want to go from here to you cannot, nor can anyone cross over from there to us. Meaning that in hell, you have no hope of ever escaping that place. There's no hope of ever reaching heaven in this horrible place called hell. And there's no hope of leaving heaven and going to hell. It's a chasm between the two. Point number 9, there will be eternal separation in hell. And what I mean by that is eternal separation from God. And I can't fathom that because God is everything good. You'll be eternally separated from everything that is good, meaning God's love, God's kindness, God's gentleness, God's forgiveness. You'll be separated from all that for all of eternity. Matthew 25:41 says, depart from me. God speaking, he said, depart from me, ye cursed. I can't imagine God saying, depart from me for all of eternity. God bless you, Mel. For all of eternity. Point number 10. The people of hell are those who reject the Christ. To reject God's only begotten Son is the greatest sin a man can commit. Those who do not believe in Jesus' name will go, unfortunately, to hell. God is against sin, and sin is against God. And God will punish sin because he is a righteous judge. No righteous judge lets sin go unpunished. Lets crime go unpunished. That's why God gave his Son to punish sin in our place. Oh, if we reject God's substitute for us. John 3:36 says, he that believe not the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abides on him. My point number 11 and my final point, a deception. There will be church members in this horrible place called hell. And what I mean by that is some of us have a fault. Everyone that goes to church is not going to heaven. Everybody talking about heaven is not going. There's a false security of salvation, meaning those who are religious but not regenerated by the Spirit of God. Those who have a baptism certificate but that are not born again. I'm talking about those who have their names written in church membership books but are not written in the Lamb's book of life. Oh, help us. Matthew 7:22 and 23 says this. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name cast out demons, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then I will confess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. So there will be some who thought they were Christians and going to this place called hell. Help us, Lord, save us. Now that's a lot of bad news, and I know I'm talking about a very unpopular topic. God bless you guys. A very unpopular topic. But there is good news in this. The good news is that God has given us a solution. He's given us a way to prevent going to this horrible place.